What's good, y'all? This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound himself, back in the house, back at it again, talking about another little segment I'm just going to talk about, and it's really about choosing a fight gym, choosing a boxing gym, choosing a fight gym. Now, I can only speak for my city because I've trained at almost every gym in Sacramento. At some point, I've either went to do a trial or I've actually trained there legitly for 6 months or longer. And, I've been at Capital Boxing, I've been at Washington Center, I've been at POW, I've been at Primetime Boxing, I've been at LA Boxing, UFC gym. I also went to the Ultimate Fitness gym, been in a few gyms in Roseville. Let me tell you just a little breakdown about choosing a gym and choosing a fight gym. Now, to me, when you choose a gym, you really have to look at what the gym brings to you and what you're really looking to achieve and accomplish when choosing a fight gym. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to just walk into a gym and go balls to the wall out and just say, hey, yo, I want to fight, sign me up, right? No. You really, my advice to everybody that's going to be going to a fight gym is you really need to get in there and you really need to do a trial run. And to be honest with you, I would go in there if you're really serious about fighting, you're really serious about doing whatever. I would actually go in that gym and watch a few days, like not the whole day, but I'm saying I would go in for like 30 minutes on a certain day and go in on another day for another 30 minutes and just check out the vibe, check out, the facilities, everything of that nature. You really want to be cautious out there because gyms have changed. From when I started boxing, it wasn't really like a family type setting where it was like, you pay your ridiculous fee every month and do a class. Like, they weren't even classes back then. It was just training. You know what I'm saying? It was just hardcore old school training. Like, I remember when I first went to a gym and started hearing about classes, it blew me away. I was like, this is like school now? Like, are you serious? It kind of reminded me when I took a boxing class at Sac City College. It was just like, which was actually funny. Let me tell you a little experience about that. Now that was funny because I'd go to Sac City College, which was just regular old Joes at Sac City College, and I would see like some of my boxing buddies from the gym in there, and it would be hilarious because no one would know we'd box and we'd beat the shit out of everybody. That was funny. Little not fair, but it is what it is when you're trying to get your practice in. But anyways, when you're choosing a gym, like I said, you really want to make sure the coach is credible. You want to make sure that the facilities are nice, clean. You don't want to leave the gym with staph infection or anything like that. You want to make sure that if they do have classes, which a lot of them do now, you want to make sure the trainers are actually have credentials and know what they're talking about, know what they're doing. Make sure that the certain gyms have nutritionists, people that have either got like a bachelor's degree in some kind of nutritional sports nutrition. Because I've been to a few gyms, man, and it really just seems like they're trying to fuck people out of their money. Especially I've seen gyms because they got the regular training and then they got the fight teams or whatever. And it's like, you could train regularly for $80 a month. And if you want to do fight team, it's like $180. It's just ridiculous. Like I said, back in the day, you go to a gym, you train. And if you wanted to fight, you just fight. You just tell the coach like, yo, I want to fight. And they train you to fight. It wasn't like, yo, you have to take a class and then excel to the class and the class and the class. Because half the time you're getting trained by motherfuckers that never fought or have some kind of urban legend myth about them. Like, yeah, I used to fight this, that, and the other. And this is your coach. And, you obviously, like I said, you want to go in there and watch because you really want to watch who's training in there. Are there any good people fighting in there? You don't want to go to a gym where there's just hella beginners throwing punches at each other. You're not going to learn nothing. All you're going to learn is how to get tough. You're not really going to learn how to box. You're not going to learn the essence and the skills and the art. You're just going to learn how to be conditioned and be tough. You know what I'm saying? So that's my views on choosing a gym. You really have to just know what you're looking at, and you can't just walk into a gym and just automatically take whatever's told to you. You can't just, oh yeah, this is a great gym, and then look and get mesmerized by the equipment or mesmerized by this. You really have to look at the staff. You have to look at the fighters training there, and look at the prices. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some price, like I said, I've been some places that are okay, but for the most part, they're pretty ridiculous. But last but not least is you want to really make sure you gel with the trainer or the coach, or, you know, the person that's going to be training you for fights or whatever, because if they don't really care about you, and if they don't really not looking after your best interests, if you're obviously, I'll give you a personal example. If you're obviously the best fighter in the gym, which I was at a few of these gyms, and you ranking on these fools in sparring and just knocking people the fuck out, which I've done, and the coach isn't really, you know, putting 100% effort into you because he'd rather put effort into, you know, a son or a daughter or whatever at the gym, then you need to leave that gym. And that's what I'm talking about for a lot of other fighters. If you notice that type of energy and you have skills, but you're not getting that type of energy, you need to leave. Don't join that gym. Because like I said in my other video, I've seen a lot of guys get hurt in this game. I've seen a lot of guys with brain injuries in this game. I've seen a lot of guys that don't talk right in this game. It's not worth it at the end of the day to put your money, your time, and your effort into a gym or, you know, a coaching staff that's really at the end of the day just all about their dollar and is not about excelling you in your career. So my words are, you know, if you go choose a boxing gym, MMA gym, fight gym, be careful, be very picky. Be very picky. It's okay to be picky. There's nothing wrong with being picky. It's your money. It's your life. And be smart. This is your boy, Mr. Pound for Pound. Y'all have a good one. I'm up out of here.